Maurice, can you see the code I shared in the chat? Maurice, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you. Let me share my screen. Oh, it says I can't share screen.
Now you can.
Okay. This is the one that you shared, right? Hello?
Screen is not open yet, so
Oh, it's not open yet? Okay.
you should create, I would say, kind of four different tests. So one test to ensure that when you insert something in the queue, the queue size is affected and is inserted properly. And you should test when you remove something from the queue, it is really removed and the size is also affected. And you should test also the functionality of the size itself. So you should make a function test for the size. When you add 2 things or 3 things, then it's reflected in the size. And you should check if the queue is the empty function. There is empty method inside the queue class. So find a way to test it, if it is working properly or not.
Test all of this right now?
Yes, so
Okay.
each one of them should have a test. So you can copy the code, the initial code from other classes to start your unit test.
Okay.
And then modify it a bit to be
So
able to.
something like this.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but yeah.
Okay. Should I change the NQ
No,
to
dear.
like?
No, wait. You should create a different class for the. So this is a class that is the object that you want to create. So you have to create a different class for the testing.
Okay. Should I do the import and everything as well?
Yes.
Okay.
If the import is up, you didn't comment it, it still work.
Should I just use all of this then?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. So do I need to change this to like math and division and add and subtract?
We are not doing the math operation, right?
Which one?
Can you look at the queue class again? So this is the class that you want to test. So the class is taking what in the constructor? Is
This class?
yes. So we want to create a test for that class. The class is initializing an empty list here and is calling it a queue.
Okay.
And then every function here is either adding to the queue or removing something out of the queue.
Yeah.
And we are having the size for the queue. We are having a check for empty queue. So the test we should do is not the mass operation. Mass operation is we can do it after we finish this test. This is slightly trickier.
Okay.
So just create a class now to test every function here in queue. So the method on the line 102, we should start with it.
Okay.
So you don't create anything inside here. This is giving to you from line 98 until down. You don't touch it. You just need to touch. You need to create your own test class.
Okay. So create a new class
Yes.
right after this.
No, not in the middle of the class. Not this is all one integrity class from 97 until yes here, please, yes.
Okay. Name it what?
Test underscore myQ or test myQ.
Okay.
Do you remember what you need to inherit from? Unit test to test case.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yes.
I don't really need these methods. I need to replace them with something, right?
Exactly. But you can, yeah, you can copy if you prefer, and then you can modify them.
Okay. Or I can just modify from here. That's fine too.
Also possible, yes.
Okay. So let me see. So I said, now we need to test my queue. What kind of method do we need to create?
So we go to every line, every method that you created in the myQ class down, and then we create a test for it. So first, let us create a test method for inQ. So modify one of the methods here, or even it's up to you. You choose what you want.
I mean, we can just create it too.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Test underscore inQ. Okay. So you have to define an object. Now you have a myQ class, right? Every time, if you look at the circle, you created an object from the circle here, and then you started to giving it values, and then you tested. So you should do similar concept.
Okay. So, we would do.
Yes, good.
But for now, we get to do like one. And then what else do we need?
So insert something inside the queue.
What kind of value do we need?
You can give it. So it's a list. Let's give it 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yes, but carefully, you are creating a list here, and you are not using the myQ. You are not using that. Actually, it's supposed to be myQ. So it means that you should.
Okay.
So this is the class and this is the object.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, good, perfect. Okay, and then in the in queue, we actually insert something inside the queue. So it means that you use the queue variable to say in queue, or you look at the class itself. Go down to the class and see what variable you should call. So yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, see this? You should be calling this, and you should be
Yeah.
passing it something.
Dot and Q, right?
Yes,
Okay, so Q like that.
yes, and pass it something.
Okay, pass
Maybe
it one.
one, for example.
Okay.
Okay, and then another one. Add two, add three.
Oh, add in here.
No, you can only pass one item at a time.
Okay. To make more methods.
Yes? No, no, no. I mean, you just repeat that line
Oh, okay, yeah,
two
yeah, yeah.
times with different input. Okay, good.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
And then we start to call this self assert. Um, but then we have to think what we
Okay.
need to.
So we need to assert the Q. Mm, is it we have a Q object on and like that?
No, we never call the test in queue inside any assert equal.
Okay.
Inside assert equal, you have
Or
to
we
call
need
the real object and the real object method. So my enqueue have method inside. You should call it inside here and check. Uh, so assert equal takes two values from you. It take
yeah, I remember assert equals, so for in over here, what are we supposed to put in?
yes, but the question now is that what are you trying to test here?
That's what I'm
Test
trying to do. So we're testing the values that are in the queue.
you added three values to the queue. How
Yeah.
you want to verify that they are inserted correctly? Maybe you didn't create the enqueue method correctly. How you can verify it is the 1 to 3 is already inside the list inside the class of my queue.
Uh-huh.
My queue have a list inside,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that inside the list of my queue there is 1, 2, 3. How I know that this enqueue already added this 1 to 3, the values or the items inside the list inside my queue. Go back to the class, please. Go down to the class. So you see here what enqueue is doing. It is every time you put an item, it appended to the queue. The queue is a list. So every time you call that, the list is added. It add an item to the list, and also the size is also able to tell you if I check the size, I'm able to tell if the list is empty or not. I'm able to check if I inserted three items, will the queue length return three items to me? So that is also a way to check that my insertions or my enqueue method is working properly.
So we have to call these methods.
Yes, you can call the size, you can
Okay.
call You can call
So
the isEmpty to check also, it's possible.
we need to call the isEmpty one.
That is one of the way to test, yes, possible to test that.
So we would do dot isEmpty, for instance, right? Right?
You cannot, you have to put an object name to be able to call isEmpty on it.
So how do we call what isEmpty here?
You created an object queue here, so and you managed to insert. So look at the circle class, no problem, just look at it, how you
Yeah.
do it.
So I called the circle class
How
everything
look at the place where you tested the area, how you managed to test the area. It's exactly the same.
because the area was over here defined inside of the class.
Okay, and then how you call it here inside the test.
I called it here because this class was already defined.
Yes, but and we have my queue is defined, so you already define it here.
So test my queue? Or I mean my queue?
No. Okay, go back to the circle, please, again. Okay. Slowly, please. We go here, test area. No, test area. Just go to test area. So can you look here, please? You created, this is a class, and this is the one with the small letter circle is actually the object. And you use the object. Can you go down, please? Here, assert equal here. No, just here. So can you notice what you have done here? You use the object name that you created, circle, to call the area. And the area is where? Is defined up in the circle class.
Yeah.
So so you exactly need to do the same.
Okay.
It's not clear.
Just,
It,
okay. Mm, okay, so let me do something like that then.
so okay, is it this line? It's not exactly like this line.
Yeah, it is.
And this object name,
Yeah, so this what we have to do, right? Q over here.
yes, yes, yes.
Um, and then now do like one of these methods.
Yes.
Um,
So you
the-
can use isEmpty, you can use a size, it's up to you.
and then we do another one of these methods, right?
No, no. When we so look at the circle, how you do with assert equal here.
Because now we have to add something over here. No?
No, you can do whatever. So when you put here, you can do something here. Fine. I mean, you can do same like you the expected area. Same, do something similar.
Okay,
When you
so I could just do what else do I need?
my question to you, when you added 3 items to the queue, when you call the size, what could be the result? What should be the exact result?
Of this 1, 2, 3.
Yes, when you added 3 items to a, when we have, okay, now my question to you again, far away from what you are doing. Assume this is a list, and then I say print len a. What is the output of that line?
Well, maybe 2, right?
2. So how do you know it's 2? You
Okay.
counted those, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And if I said I don't want to have 2, I want to have I want to add another one. So what can be, if I put 3, what could be the result?
3.
So how you do it?
Just count it.
You
That's
count
all.
it, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
why you cannot count here and tell the expected result?
You can use len for Q.
Yes, but in this case we don't use lens. We just count. So if I put 3 items inside my list, I expect here to be 3. If I put 2 items, I expect here to be 2.
Uh-huh.
I count.
Okay.
In here we don't use any code. We just put figures. Why? Because okay, we inserted 3. We should be sure 100% it should be 3.
Yeah.
So if you remove that line, I would insert here 2.
Okay.
Any sense in what I'm saying?
Well, that makes sense. Because when you say it like this, like the length of it, that makes sense.
Yeah, the length, because again, yes, we are verifying what the result of the length. But okay, now see.
Okay.
But please be aware one thing that we didn't. You are running the test up, please. So just go up,
Oh yeah.
copy. You have to copy that line in 89 and 90. You put it under the our new class. Yes, under here.
Okay. Okay. So do we need anything else for this method at least?
We test first.
Okay.
Can you run?
Yeah. Let me comment all of this out.
Okay, so I would like to confirm that we already run our test. So let me see. He ran 3 tests, but can you go down and can you put a print statement inside any of your test methods? Not here, not in the class, in the test method. Yeah, okay, fine. Put it here, fine.
Anything like a string or anything?
Yes, it's just size and or my queue size or anything, just for us to know that okay, this is cold.
Okay. Run it.
Yes, run it. Can you check if no, there is nothing. It's
Should
not
I
cold.
comment all of this other code out?
Yes, comment other code so that we are sure that it doesn't really stop somewhere. Okay, so unit test is not defined. Just import the unit test.
Uh,
Okay, then
from
run. Test should be capital. Yes. Okay.
the test is 995.
995. I think you should not. The test case should have no brackets.
Okay. Printed test.
So you run one test and it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to also make you use another assert. You already have it in the syllabus, which is um, so assert using assert false using isEmpty.
Assert is false using. Okay.
So you go to
So
the test in queue.
okay. Like that.
Yes.
Or is it is false?
No, just assert false. But false should be capital. Yes. Okay. And then you have
Okay.
to yes. Perfect. You just see how you want to test now.
Okay. So
The only thing that can output false or true inside your class is only one method.
this one?
No, is empty.
Oh, because 0.
Yes.
And then do we have to put anything after?
So when you assert false, no, it's only taking only one.
Okay.
So, and also there is another method that is called assert true. But in this case, okay, we know that there is the queue have something, so we're using the assert false.
Okay.
So can you run?
Yeah.
Is it normal like that, that it's
I
creating
don't know
this?
why I did this.
Tab error. Okay. Still giving the error?
Crazy. It's just working too.
So if you comment that last line, will it will work again, or it will still? That's quite strange.
Yeah. Let me just delete the whole line. Crazy.
Does it always behave like that?
No, no, it's never like um mm, mm. Should I share with the share code that I have with you? And then we can work on that.
Yep, we can do that. So yeah, we have to close. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so okay, can we do the for the next session tomorrow?
Yes, we can. You want to continue tomorrow?
I can schedule for tomorrow.
So at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we can continue tomorrow.
Okay. Let me schedule it right now.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Take
sounds
care
good.
then. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.